What was if not one of the greatest watch these niggas fade for 20 minutes anime in existence? What was considered at one time the greatest shonen has fallen, and with zero grace to say the least. Well, actually, it's not that bad. Never would I have guessed that the infamous One-Punch-Man, the man who literally rivaled Goku, the show at its first season was animated so beautifully it rose the standard for animation a step further, fights choreographed so beautifully that the pen used to draw it was speculated to be guided by the Lord himself.
Get off that nigga dick, bro, what is you doing?
Alright, that's a bit much. But you get the point. One-Punch-Man was that show. It was the most anticipated show at one point, and now it's in the pile with these other disappointments. You know, not to hit you all your low, but is this your goat? Nigga, Goku charge on top. Fuck you talking about? Be who? Be who? Nigga don't even got enough frames to fade with Goku. Fuck you talking about? See, I wanted to wait until the series almost concluded to give my take, cause call me gullible, but I thought it was gonna make a comeback. I deadass thought that the first 6 episodes looked like paper mache, cause the other 6 were gonna be where the budget went, and that they were gonna pull one of the greatest Uno reverses and prove everyone wrong. But we're 10 episodes in and this shit is getting even worse.
Hold up.
And of course, in response to the backlash, the animators / studio waved the flag of They played the victim card. Now, I'm a bit touchy on the topic of bullying animators or directors when it comes to anime, because regardless of how, for a lack of better word, shit this is, the practice, skill, time, money, and resources it took to even make something like this is simply something that most of us wouldn't come close to doing in a million lifetimes. So we should give them a little grace. But at the same time, this just ain't gonna cut it, big dog. Not in this climate. China over there mass producing god tier animators about a dozen. Meanwhile, a top selling manga with success spanning worldwide from merch, games, books, and whatever else they dip their hand in. I'd assume they got the budget to hire some talented people. And I mean seriously, I'm genuinely asking. Why do things like this happen? There are shows that are fresh and new, have bang animation and production with very little backing. Why is such a hit show like One-Punchman, that seems to at least on the surface have everything needed to make a masterpiece, find itself in a predicament like this?
I don't understand. I don't know what's going on here. It's lost the plot.
But let's get into my professional critiques. Number 1, the change in art styles. In most anime, multiple animators normally work on one episode, and as a result, the style can differ, and it's obvious, which is fine. But in One-Punchman, it's like a fucking bukkake gangbang where everyone's fighting to get a off. Orochi vs Garou was probably the best episode in terms of animation, but it switched so many times that it completely took out the immersiveness. One minute we get this, and then we get this, and at that point it completely takes you out of focus of the fight. Like, I'm literally more aware of the change in art styles than the animation itself. Critique number 2, professional battle. This show, forgive me for saying, because I know a lot of hard work went into it, but it feels like there was no effort into checking over things. Why does she have 6 fingers, man? What are we doing? Then the disappearing band-aid, like, bro, come on, bro. How did this get finalized? It feels lazy. I mean, like, dog, how much time and budget does it really take to animate walking? Like, deadass, they just drugged this nigga's PNG. Critique number 3. So, like, does One-Punch-Man know it's a show we watch strictly and only for the fucking fights? I mean, there's no story, there's no plot, there's no character development. We just watch this shit to see fades. We're all okay with that. So why the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna just show you what the average season 3 One-Punch-Man fight is. Like, real shit, at this point, I feel disrespected, because it feels like we're stray dogs you're just throwing your spoiled food at. But don't worry, I'm gonna give you the lack of fighting your show needs. From my face. All the fights are literally either off-screen, freeze frames, or colorful slashes. Bro, just look at the comparison between this shit. How did they fumble this bad? This is why I be pirating anime, bro, because I wish I would pay for a subscription to get epilepsy for 2 minutes straight. This nigga not even moving, bro. final critique, and I guess this is more of a manga problem, this season was just boring. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about this nigga, man. Get him off my screen, cuz. The whole point of the show is, hey, we are gonna create super powerful characters, make other characters struggle with them, and then make Saitama come through and one-shot them. And now you've given every character the same fucking gig. All of them meet a villain who's supposed to be somewhat equal standing, and then they just get fucking blitzed. What's even the point? Remember the centipede that took like 4 S-class heroes and villains to beat? And then they proceeded to state that the Monster Association had other monsters even stronger or comparable. What the fuck happened to that? These niggas are sorry. Overall, for the first time in anime history, these fans are kinda right. This shit sucks. It's lazy, not thought out, boring, and just downright booty cheeks. I deadass don't think I'd even watch a new season unless this shit gets picked up by another studio. And another thing that's weird, JC is the same animators for season 2, which some people were saying was pretty bad, but they were just dick riding. It was amazing, compared to this shit at least. It wasn't good as the first season, but the animation still kept up with modern times. Problem with this season is the animation isn't literally just not One Punch Man standard, it's just bad in general. There are literal slop content isekais that have better animation than this shit. So I did a little research, and it said that the main reasoning for this catastrophe is that it was rushed. But last season was in 2019. That was almost 6 years ago. So why isn't the time being managed efficiently? JC's most recent anime are these bullshit which sure take time out of the schedule, but shouldn't your biggest show take priority? One thing I will point out is while anime is currently one of the biggest forms of media we have in the world, the background inner workings don't have much coverage. Like most of the Western world at least have no clue how things are set up. Budgets, deadlines, animators, when it stars, how much they get paid. So I will say critiquing art should always be allowed, but ignorantly commenting on things you know nothing about is, well, as I said, ignorant. At the end of the day, it's just anime. There's no reason to make people feel useless and bully them, as the listed coverage we do know about the anime industry is that it's not exactly ideal. It's not a soothing workplace, and you never know who's seeing your tweets belittling the effort they put in, assuming this shit was actually even made by humans and not AI. I feel like I'm being kind of contradicting. Overall, be civil, be kind, and remember, it's just anime. Go get some bitches, nigga.